Hey guys, it's Kia and I'm back with another video. Today I am going to be talking about my best purchase of 2021, my most disappointing purchase of 2021, and my latest purchase. So let's jump right on in. My very favorite and very first purchase of 2021 was the one, the only, the beautiful Lavandes Trianon. So this particular fragrance, I think a bunch of us was on one of Lulu's lives, and it was maybe a New Year's live. I cannot remember what, but I knew it was something like either New Year's or New Year's Eve live. It might have been like the day after New Year's, something. So we were all on live. They said, I think it was Dr. Rose that notified us that Lavandes Trianon was back in stock on one of the websites and on FragranceNet, and I jumped on it. Blind buying. I just had to know what this lilac, sugar, milk fragrance was all about. So I got it, and it was love at first sniff. It was just everything. This is more of a gourmand, sexier cousin of Mon Guerlain. She's just beautiful. She's a buttery milk lavender. So yeah, like more on the gourmand side of lavender. So Lavandes Trianon was my very first purchase of 2021, and I would have to argue it struck a chord with me so deep and with how much I loved it that I would just name it as my favorite purchase. I have purchased other things that are just as good, comparable, profiles are unique and interesting, but if you had to ask, this will probably be my favorite one. This one is one that I find very easy to wear. It's comforting and uplifting all at the same time. It just really resonates with me and my personality and my style. The most disappointing fragrance of 2021. My most disappointing fragrance of 2021 was the Chronic by Byron Parfums. Well, this is the Chronic, to be exact, the Chronic Rouge Extreme. Now, you may know that 2020, one of my best purchases was the Chronic, the original. So when I heard about this Chronic in the red bottle, I was like, did they repackage? And I've already bought this old one in the old packaging. What's up with that? Like, the bottle is gorgeous. I totally need it. I'm such a Chronic fan that I blind bought the Rouge Extreme. Now, so I saw it. I saw that it was beautiful. It just has the Chronic on the front. It does not have its full name, which is the Chronic Rouge Extreme. I was listening to Marcy of Marlena Teresa. Hi, Marcy. She was talking about the purchases from Byron Parfums that she had, and she was talking about this Chronic. And so what she was saying just sounded so foreign to me. She was like, oh, it's light and it's kind of fruity. And in my head, I'm just like, no, that's not my root. Like, that's not my Chronic. It was just so funny because I felt like the lady from Get Out. No.
Oh, no.
Like, what she was saying was just like bouncing off my ears. And I saw her spraying in the video, and I'm like, girl, you gonna choke yourself out. Like, don't spray that much. OMG. So then I went ahead and blind bought this. Byron Parfums does not run discounts, does not, give you any kind of break. You're paying full price for this. So I did that because I am such a die-hard fan of the original Chronic. I got this And when I sprayed it, I was just mortified. It did not smell like anything in the family of the Chronic. Like, I was just taken aback. And so I was thinking about what Marcy was saying, and then I realized this wasn't just the repackaged The Chronic. This was a whole different fragrance because it's the Chronic Rouge Extreme. I don't know why they don't put that on the front, because if you're new to Byron, like, I don't think you really know that. You may know that if you go to the Byron website, which I ended up doing because I think I actually purchased this from Lucky Scent. But it's just not as clear. So if you have this one, this is the Rouge Extreme. I think they have repackaged the old one. This is the old packaging. And I think it now comes in a beautiful blue bottle. So that's a win. But this one, I mean, it was light, it was fruity. It was taking me back to my fruity floral days. And I'm like, what is this? There was something deeper behind it than just fruit. So I had to sit with this one for a long time and like literally like find a way to get past this, because I mean, going from my favorite perfume to this, like, it was just not adding up. It was not making sense. The money, the disappointment. It took me months, with an S, plural. But, it's not a bad fragrance. Would I have wanted to spend that kind of money on this? I don't know. But when I was able to like get the disappointment off my chest, I was able to just kind of accept it for what it is. It is a fruity floral perfume. However, it does have like a Middle Eastern vibe. Let me tell you some of the notes. A prominent fruity note of raspberry. There's whipped cream, melon, and pear. There's cinnamon in this, like in the original. It adds some spice, but builds on top of that sweetness. There's spicy notes, amber, white musk, sandalwood, and patchouli. Once I was able to really just say, hey, you know what? It's not that. It is its own thing. And then I heard a lot of comparisons of it to hookah smoke. And I find that to be a great comparison. Like, it's thick. It's on the fruity side of like a fruity hookah smoke. And I don't mind that. I don't think anybody's gonna say like, hey, you smell like hookah smoke, but it smells like a clean hookah smoke. So I don't mind it. I actually put a nice dent in this. I don't know if you can see, trying to get a feel for this, doing all over wears, all day wears. So I've come to accept it. It is a nice fragrance. I am glad that I do have it, because we all know that I'm a fruity floral kind of person. So it helps that it has some depth to it, that it has a little soft spiciness to it, that makes it a bit different. It has whipped cream in it, and I don't think I get the whole whipped cream lactonicness of it, but that whipped cream, I think, more so adds the sweetness, the round sweetness. So I like it a lot. However, I was gravely disappointed when I first received this. I like it now. My last purchase that I've done in 2021 hasn't yet arrived. But one of my latest purchases I will share with you. This is Wanted Girl by Night. So this is by Azzaro. I have the original Wanted Girl, which is a nice dulce de leche, vanilla and floral fragrance. It's very pretty. The sweetness is balanced out by the florals, and they're both kind of intense. So it's not dulce de leche being supported by florals. They're equally floral and sweet and gourmand, and I just think it's a great fragrance for, you know, designer. I think it's a gorgeous fragrance. So when I heard about this, and I heard about this from our girl Tanya at It's Perfectly Peachy, gorgeous Southern Belle, she told us about this one when she went to Amsterdam, I think. She saw this in the airport. So I was like, oh. And she was just talking about how gorgeous it is and beautiful. You know, like it's just a really sexy, gorgeous fragrance. And this is nothing like the original. I got a notification from Fragrancebuy that this was in stock. So I hopped on it because Tanya told us about this maybe during the summer. I can't remember well, but it had just been a while, and I hadn't seen this anywhere else outside of eBay. So I hopped on it and I got it, and I got the cute little grenade and the purple juice. I hope it comes across on this screen well. But I got this, and it's nice. It's interesting. It is a fruity fragrance. If you're one that's into fruits and like the sweeter fruits, sweeter fragrances, this is one that you may like. In this one, you have like some whipped cream, you have rum, there's night blooming cereus, I don't know how to pronounce that, and patchouli. So right off, I get grape soda. If you've had Salvatore Ferragamo's Signorina Misteriosa, that came straight to mind. Now, you know, I was gonna do a side by side, but maybe we'll save that for another video. It's actually packed away with the about to be retired and decluttered fragrances. But this one, when I'm just taking in the air, I kind of get grape soda. But when I'm smelling it a little bit closer, you can smell what's perceived to be a rum and whipped cream. It doesn't feel super lactonic, but if there was such thing as a grape cream soda, perhaps. But yeah, I would love to get those two side by side to see what the differences are, if they actually smell as close to each other as I think. But this is one of my latest purchases. I have quite a few others. Let me know if you want to hear about them. I do plan on reviewing Ruby Orchid by Viktor and Rolf, the new flower bomb, Kayali Eden. I'm thinking about doing that one with my other Kayalis because, like, invite only, I don't think I've talked about that one really. So just let me know if you want to hear about some other ones. I'm not much of a haul person. I think they're pretty popular on YouTube, but I don't know. And then I like to take time with things, which delays everything, and then we don't hear about it in the video. But anywho, those are just some quick little fragrances, what I loved, what my biggest disappointment, and my latest purchase of 2021. And I hope to see you guys next video. Bye.